What's up, Airsoft Nation? It's Dragon from Arkansas Combat Simulations again. I'm redoing my videos. I didn't quite like the first ones that I did. I rambled on too much, repeated myself too much, blah, blah, blah. I didn't like them, so just kind of redoing it. Okay, so what is ACS, or Arkansas Combat Simulations? Well, it's a venue. It is a brand that I own, that I've had it for years. I just never really did anything with it. I don't want to go into too many details over that aspect. I just never done much under the label or brand. And events over the years here have left me where I had a back injury. I was working on pipelines. You know, you have to have a job, you know, to support your hobby. So I was missing events. I was doing a lot of stuff other than being there for team functions and whatnot, and I got frustrated, and I even started getting out of the hobby itself, started selling my guns and gears, and then all of a sudden I landed this job, and it sort of just turned around on a dime. Almost instantly, immediately. I didn't foresee it coming or nothing like that. It's kind of a blessing, I would say. But anyways, what the venue does, it's not a team. It's just kind of an organization to provide more airsoft. There's a possibility later on down the road in the future sometime that I might make some sort of team structure for the venue if there's interest generated therein in doing that. That's not really my focus. It's not my goal. I'm already part of the largest airsoft team in Arkansas, the greatest team in Arkansas, Arkansas Outlaws. I am a Spec Ops bounty hunter of their advanced side of the team, senior level player there when that applies. Sometimes I help on, you know, various aspects, you know, on the back end for them. But I do own my own venue. I'm not looking to like change teams or none of that. And pretty much what Arkansas Combat Simulations is for is providing more airsoft. I do more than just airsoft, but my main focus, because my greatest love in the entire universe is playing airsoft. Milsim, airsoft. I like theme events. I will definitely be trying to focus on doing some theme events. I have an idea in my mind to recreate a DayZ-like scenario to run as an event. I'm struggling on some of the details on it, but it's in my notebook and being planned out. But anyways, so that's just like one themed aspect that I would kind of like to do, but don't know if it ever pan out or not. You know, I like themed events because they're creative. They're a little bit different. They extract players into a new means of playing, into a new realm, I should say, of experiencing this great hobby. I mean, so much can be done with it that isn't. I like it being creative. I like it when the players get creative. So I'm kind of big on theme events. I'm also really big on milsim events. Little on the Speedsoft scene, I'm not such a fan of per se, but I have participated in like indoor CQB arenas and such, and love that too. So I like covering all aspects. You know, Arkansas Combat Simulations is just here to provide more airsoft play, place to play, more times to play, more events to play in our state, because as far as I understand, one organization just isn't enough. They can only do so much, so many times a year. So, hey, I'm stepping up and doing my part for the hobby, for the players, for the industry. So that's pretty much what Arkansas Combat Simulations is. Now, what I have here, kind of behind me, all around me here, is a large campground facility. It's Airsoft Virgin. The places they're playing at is Airsoft Virgin. There's no bunkers or forts or anything out here yet. They've never even remotely had any kind of inclination or idea to do anything out here on that level. And they charged me with bringing in more business and, advertising the place more and things of that nature. And, whenever I mentioned it, there's a little bit of a process here. I am still negotiating. I am still hammering out details on use and what can be done and what can't be done. Previous things I thought were absolutely locked in stone. I kind of got in a little bit of not really hot water, but they were like, we didn't absolutely 100% say that's how it had to be. So now I had to remove those videos and say back to, kind of waiting on what's being decided just because I mistook what was said. But anyways, I will be doing events, trigger days, things of that nature. This little couple of months here is a little bit busy for this place this time of year. Believe it or not, we got some really mild weather, so it's ultra popular at this moment in time. But trying to squeeze in things, I kind of want to do an event the day after Veterans Day, a day op event out here, test the waters, see what's going on. And like I said, this place is Airsoft Virgin. The wooded areas, individually there's a lot of sections that can be used. So that way players come out for a trigger day, they can play on one area and then possibly move to another one later on. So nobody gets bored. I want to keep it where things are changed around so nobody gets bored with coming out here. And individually, there's a lot of different sections and areas that can be used and played in. And collectively, overall, a huge amount of area for big events. Grand scale stuff that I don't even want to try to wrap my little bitty head around just yet. But got a lot on the horizon, a lot coming. I don't really like this social media thing. I don't really think it works as well as what it wants. I'm not the best camera guy in the world. If I had a better personality to put on camera for you, I would do that. But unfortunately, right now, you're just stuck with Crazy Old Dragon. I don't like to take the time to edit videos. I'm kind of lazy on that front, so please don't expect the world of me on that. The play is what's important to me, the quality of play, bringing in new players, helping new players, helping, establish something where players grow into not being new players and staying in the hobby, finding as much enjoyment and grandness in it as I do. I'm here to just basically do my part and give back to the community, give back to the players, because I have played in this hobby for 10 plus, so many years. I really do not remember how long it's been anymore. So I just want to kind of like do my part to give back. I got a place here that can be played on now. Like I said, still hammering out details and such on that, but it's coming. It's rolling. Like I said, everything turned around on a dime. A complete 360. Once I got here and gotten in this position, like I said, it's changed me in the aspect of I thought I was giving up, wasn't going to do anything, and now here I am, back to promoting, back to doing what I do best. And I really want everybody to be able to come out here, come out for Trigger Days, enjoy themselves, have a lot of fun. I want people to come out and participate in events. I do want to make extended, lengthy events for out here, more milsim minded, 2, possibly 3-day events. Because the whole entire facility here, we have so much here, it supports it all, which is a great boon and boost for our state level participation. It's a great boon and boost for potentially down the road even national venues to do their thing. You never really know what the future holds in this hobby, so we'll just have to see on all that. But like I said, there's not much out here yet. I'm going to have to work my butt off to put in bunkers and forts and get all these little minor details hammered out, hashed out on what we can and can't do, and when we can and can't do it. But it's on the horizon. I can see the end result. So hope you guys help share these videos. I don't care about being famous. I don't care if anybody hits the like button or not. The only thing I care about is if you know somebody that plays airsoft, please share this stuff with them, because I am fairly certain that Facebook social media does not get to everybody. I don't like these pages. The group's page doesn't seem to work correctly all the time. I don't really understand this stuff. I'm not like a Facebook guru or anything. So maybe a website and forums or something later on. I'm just really busy and can't get to it right now. But yeah, share these videos so that way your fellow airsofters know what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on, what's going to happen. Excuse me. That way everybody's kind of like in the loop, I'd hate to like post up a Trigger Day and like 5 people see it and they don't say nothing to anybody. How's that going to help them if they come out and play? So hey, just give me some shares. Like I said, I don't care to be famous. I'm not looking to generate YouTube income, blah blah blah. I ain't about all that mess. I mean, I'm just not geared that way. So let's just kind of like help each other, because that's what this venue is all about here. It's about furthering the hobby of airsoft, to retaining players, providing more airsoft for players all over the state. And let's do this together. Let's do it great. And I'll see you guys next time.